tariff coverage continues now. As you just heard David Muir report that President Trump just a short time ago released a statement saying only the weak will fail. This after closing bell happening just a few seconds ago, closing under 40,000, 38,000, dropping 2,200 points today, the Dow. Businesses and consumers across the country bracing for the impact of those Trump tariffs. And some mom and pop shops are now quickly and dramatically and frantically trying to redesign their business models, including outsourcing production and laying off staff in an attempt to cut costs.
There's a lot of local reaction on this story. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger live in the East Village with more. Josh.
So, Dave and Liz, of course, there are multiple things happening here. There's the impact on people's retirement accounts after this Wall Street rout over the last couple of days. There's the question about tariffs. When will you start to see it at places like the grocery store behind me? And then there is the small business. What is a small business owner to do looking at this coming at them? The president tweeting only the weak will fail. We met a small business owner in Brooklyn today who says she is unwilling to fail, and she's taking some pretty drastic action to prevent that.
It is the most bizarre of rituals, the special guests who cheer as they ring the opening bell. This morning, the only ones clapping amid the carnage below. Within minutes of the start of trading, the Dow dropped another 1,000 points. This on top of the $2.5 trillion in value that simply evaporated from the market yesterday. And the Trump administration insists this is all going according to plan.
I don't think it's fair to say economies are crashing. Markets are crashing because markets are based on the stock value of companies who today are embedded in modes of production that are bad for the United States.
But now the country is finding itself mired in a trade war with China, which responded to Trump's 34% tariff with an identical tariff on American goods.
Businesses like certainty. And when there's no certainty, because Donald Trump has been so erratic, businesses hold back on spending, on training, on hiring people.
The effect's already rippling to the Brooklyn Navy Yard.
It's impossible to do business here.
Where small business owner Annie Bazin has already decided to lay off her 7 employees. She produces a ginger wellness drink, and between the Peruvian ginger and the Brazilian honey and the Chinese bottles, she estimates tariffs on her product will be more than 100%. So she's picking up shop, moving her entire company overseas.
In Europe, how much is it to ship it here, including the tariffs? Labor will probably be cheaper in Germany. Sourcing everything will be cheaper because we won't be hit with 100+% tariffs. It breaks my heart.
Of course, the idea here of these tariffs to begin with is to increase manufacturing jobs stateside. And the president himself has said, as Rachel Scott reported a little while ago, that this might take a year or two. But one question that is still unanswered is how many small businesses might close up shop between now and then. We're live in the East Village. Josh Einiger, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.